This week on the Spotlight, Jose Quintana talks about his 2015 season. And then, of course, we go to the dugout and talk to Robin. And then I think we should probably do some trivia at Reggie's. Always a fun place. And then we finish with a flashback from the 90s. Scottie Pippen and Horace Grant pouting this week. Check out my website, benkowski.com, for my weekly article and up-to-the-minute trivia sites. From wherever Chicago's sports teams are making news, it's the 27th year of the Lansing Floral Sports Spotlight. Flowers for every imaginable occasion at Lansing Floral Shop. Call them at 708-474-1212. They deliver. You've got to get to the Cove. I've got my trivia game coming up June 17th at 8 p.m. Great people, great game. 1750 East 55th Street, right by the lake. Always a fun time. People always getting together. It's good. If you live southwest, the one you want to try is the Dirty Sock. I'll be there alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. Great food and great drinking people. With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. You've got to get to Dr. Sherman Clay, chiropractor. Gentle adjusting. Most insurance accepted. Massage therapy, too. Walk-ins are welcome. Call 773-324-4325. That's HEAL. Dr. Sherman Clay. Calabria Imports has Italian foods and a great deli. You mention this TV ad, and you get a free Joe tea with a sandwich order. Conveniently located at 1905 West 103rd Street, Calabria Imports has great stuff. Check it out. I do all the time. Since 1967, El Jardín has been serving the finest Mexican food. Before, after, during ball games, located conveniently just 3 blocks south of Wrigley Field, 3335 North Clark. Whether there's a game or not, you still get hungry, and El Jardín has great service, great food, and great drinks. I've enjoyed every meal I've had there, and you will too. So get to El Jardín for great Mexican food at 3335 North Clark Street in Chicago. You'll be glad you did. So as the hail comes down, boy, I don't know that I've ever seen this. We're in the dugout, and we've just completed a couple interviews, and let's get ready to go to Jose Quintana. He is one of our favorite left-handed pitchers, you know. And I'm intrigued about a competition that sometimes occurs, inadvertently or otherwise, among starters, particularly when one is really hot and the other guys try to emulate his excellence. And so I asked Quintana about that vis-a-vis Chris Sale. He has an interesting answer. And we talk about some of his specific pitches and his thoughts about this point in the season, about getting the White Sox ignited to get back in the divisional race, and he has some interesting answers on all this stuff. So let's go inside to Mr. Quintana right now. It's drier in there too. We're back on the Spotlight. We're talking White Sox baseball, and I'm trying to find out how you feel the starting pitching has been going in the last week, 10 days, and could there be a little competition to try 6-7 inning, multiple strikeout, excellent starts?
Well, I mean, I feel really good. The last couple starts, I try to do the best for me, put the team competition, but try to do every time out there consistent. You know, try go more I can, like 7-8 innings, but you know, try to do the best and keep going ready for the next one.
Yeah, I guess the man I was speaking about was maybe a little friendly competition with Sale. You know, he's been out going maybe 10 strikeouts, 12 strikeouts, and this is something, you know, where you two, you know, start winning games and, you know, going deeper 7 2/3, and this could be a plus for your team.
Well, no competition with him. It's a competition for me. It's a competition for division. And try to get win for the team. When we sell, I try follow him with pretty good starts. So for me, I think he's the best lefty in the American League. I try to follow him. Try to do the best. Learn him all his stuff. And try to do the best.
What is your best pitch when everything is going right for you? What do you feel your out pitch is?
Well, my best pitch I think is fastball, but when you can put your fastball both sides, that's the best pitch. Best pitch. Throw strikes every time with all your stuff. Try to get out quickly. That's the best. But for me, it's fastball the best.
I get a kick out of though. Many hitters, especially at 3-2 full count, they're looking fastball, and you throw the big hook and you lock them up, and they take third strike, and they look so confused. Do you feel your delivery is such that you can almost make it look like a fastball till you release?
Yeah, you try to do the same delivery when all pitch, same move, same speed you are. But in 3-2, especially the hitters, speed way fastballs, But sometimes you can freeze him with something soft, but that's working in different situations. But the best is try to do same delivery with same speed you are.
Who of your catchers, Soto or Tyler, who is more likely to call a unusual pitch with a 2-strike count to fool them? Who's more likely to make this call?
Well, I follow him. I follow them when they call every pitch in different situation. Sometimes I check if I confidence in some pitch, but these guys smart behind the play, and they call a pretty good pitch. I try to follow them every time.
How do you feel about the idea now that the weather is improved, more calor and junio, that you got your hitters will start to come around and get some leads and get some more run support?
Well, with the weather change for us, it's better. Chicago weather is crazy sometimes.
Yeah, of course.
Cool city, but when the hot coming, it's better for me too, because I'm born in hot city in Colombia. I try to play in whatever situation, whatever weather. Try to do the best, and keep the team in good situation for win games.
Well, I think a good goal is 7 2/3. 7 2/3. You make this consistent. 7 2/3. You leave the bullpen only 4 outs, and Robin and everybody will be very happy with this situation. Keep doing this.
All right. Thank you. That's
All right.
what I want.
You got it.
Thank you.
Thanks. You've got to get to Lansing Floral Shop. Open at 8 a.m. daily. Besides a great array of live flowers, they have custom silks, Bridgewater candles. They want you to plan your parties early at a wide delivery area. They're located at 3420 Ridge Road in Lansing, or you can call 708-474-1212. Weddings, funerals, birthdays, anniversaries, and guys, try the No Reason flower. Believe me, it works. Lansing Floral Shop. Give them a call, 708-474-1212. Kim G. Sherman, psychotherapist, Des Plaines Wellness Center. Therapy for individuals, couples, families. Call 847-962-4849. I've known Kim for over 20 years. She is a true professional, and she will help you. Give her a call. Family Dentist, Lawrence Furland, EDS, 109th and Kedzie, crowns, veneers, cleanings, improving your smile. They do a great job. Call 773-233-7044. Excellent work, impeccable. Call the Family Dentist, 773-233-7044. 7044. They did a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you.
Nuevo Leon, for the best Mexican cuisine since 1962. Serving every day from 7 a.m. to midnight. Conveniently located 1515 West 18th Street, just a block east of Ashland in Chicago. Of course, they have breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a wide range of menu items. Everything from steak, seafood, to breakfast, to chicken, pork, dine-in, carry-out, tacos, enchiladas, everything you can imagine, and great quality at Nuevo Leon, 1515 West 18th.
You've got to get to Oliver's Bar and Grill. Benkowski Trivia, Thursday, July 9th at 7 p.m. We've had some fun shows there. It's a great place. 6150 West 159th Street. Very fun times. Oliver's Bar and Grill. Come out and play. You'll enjoy yourself. You got to get to Jackie's Hot Dogs. Open past midnight, 7 days at 5415 South Pulaski. 2 Polish and a fry for $5.69. The whole Euros plate with big fries, $8.59. Big Baby Double Cheese, $2.85. Tamales, Italian beef, pizza puff, shakes, chicken breast, onion rings, and more. It's unbelievable what they got going at Jackie's Hot Dogs. I know people who go there after Bulls games. 5415 South Pulaski. You've got to check out Jackie's Hot Dogs. You'll be glad you did. We're back in the spotlight. There's some rain going on over there. Maybe, Danny, you could pan and show people that it truly is raining. And I was the first guy to say, please get out of the rain, Danny. And that was very, very nice of me. We're talking with people here. We may as well start off with Robin Ventura. He was kind of holding court and talking about who's hot and who's not, and things that he's thinking about. And so let's just take it away with Robin Ventura and his pregame session.
Well,
So what's going to make this team go on a roll?
well, I would like our offense to get consistent. I think at that point, we got some guys we believe in that, they have a nice little track record. I know we talk about it, but it's been inconsistent, and I think it's something that once it clicks, it's going to be a better thing for us. Early, defensive stuff that we had, I think we've somewhat cleaned that up. We're playing better defense, but offensively, you'd like to see that a little more consistent.
What's been Melky's issue? He's one of those guys you talk about who's always hit consistently.
Yeah, I think guys will go through a stretch that's kind of like this. Right-handed's probably a little more of a glaring thing than we've seen in the past, or that you would expect a guy to go through, and that's difficult for any guy to be able to go through it, and because he wants to help the team. He knows why he came here, everything that goes with that, and I think there's a added, I don't know if it's a burden or pressure, but there is a subliminal thing to it, and you have to be able to get over it and be able to help. And we have a couple of those that aren't at the norm that you would expect.
What are you seeing in his at-bats, though? Is he making hard contact or not enough?
Well, he's had some that there's some hard contact. He has lined out, multiple times of doing that. But, somebody like him that goes on a roll, he can almost carry a lineup for a while, and we're looking forward to that when it happens.
What's the conversation with you and Coop and Jeff? Is there going to be something that you guys sit down and try to talk some things out here about, the few pitches here and there that seem to be?
Yeah, I think there's some that are coming back over the middle. We are going to talk about some things. I'm not going to give you in detail here, but you do talk about things. I don't know if it's necessarily mechanical stuff, but it's location of being able to consistently hit certain spots that I think some flow back over and you end up paying for it. But not doubting that he can right that ship and get back to the form that he's used to, and we would like to see. I mean, I have confidence in him that he's going to do that.
Do you think the anxiety of what's ahead of him might have taken him out of his relaxation mode?
I don't know if he has a whole lot of relaxation mode in general. He's a competitor, always has been. I think he, along the lines of McDowell, that he is a tough competitor, fiery, just has that built into him. So And I don't want to see that go away for any sort of relaxation. I have confidence that he's going to be back in.
There's a lot of spring training talk about better base running team, more aggressive. I know Micah's not here, but with the addition of Coleman, I think many of us were maybe looking at a team that ran more and did more things. Why not?
Well, we're not going to run. I mean, it depends on the guys that are out there. I think if you're talking about a guy like Eaton, he probably needs to be on base more to be able to do that. He's stolen a few bases, but we're not necessarily going to turn, Abreu and LaRoche into base stealers. So there is a.
I didn't mean them.
Okay. Well, then you're probably meaning Eaton. And it would be better if he was on base more. I think where he's at right now. I know he's not happy, but and I'm a guy that gets on base a little bit more and runs. You would expect that, but we don't necessarily have a bunch of guys that are going to steal bases. You're going to be able to steal them on occasion. I think if Shuck's in there, he's a base stealer. He's been able to do it. The catchers aren't going to do it. So there's a limited amount of guys that are going to be able to do that.
Alexi, Abase.
He can do that. He's been getting some lately.
Would you ever consider getting more playing time for Bonifacio because he can't?
He can't. I mean, him going into left, I think that was somewhat of being able to jumpstart, being able to create a little more action, hit and run, stealing bases, things like that. So he does have the ability to do that. He will probably get a little more time maybe at second base than anything.
You got Alexi back in the 2-hole you went Cabrera yesterday. Are you more willing to?
We'll have more Robin next week on the Spotlight.
With a 30-year Southwest Side tradition, Huck Finn is open 24 hours to serve you with great breakfasts like the Becky Thatcher, soups, great lunches, 1/3 pound burgers, clubs, and much more. Dinners from seafood to steaks to pasta, great donuts, and ice creams. With 3 locations at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Stop in today. You know Huck Finn is open. Go play at Red Shoes Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski in Alsip, featuring 16 Brunswick Gold Crown pool tables, drop fluorescent lighting fixtures, and their fabulous grade of cloth. Call 708-388-3700. And now video gaming is available at Red Shoes from open till close. And don't forget, the Illinois Lottery, too. That's Red Shoe Billiards, 12009 South Pulaski. You know you should get to the Dirty Sock on alternate Thursdays at 8 p.m. when I do my trivia game. They have great food, great drink, great people at 93rd and Roberts Road. It's a fun place. I've been going there for years. So start coming out on Thursday nights at least. I'll see you at 8 o'clock. We'll have fun. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie does tune-ups, transmission, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes, and emission system repair. They're open Monday through Friday from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m., and they've done a great job for me. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at 108th and Kedzie. You've got to get to Papa Joe's new location, 5900 West 111th Street. Italian beef, tetrazzini, great pizza, Parmesan, ravioli, and more. All my classic choices. New location, and they can still deliver into the city. Get to Papa Joe's. We're back on the Spotlight. We're at Reggie's at 21st and State, and my trivia game is going on. Let's get to it and get into the topics, and the team's over by there. Peter or music? Peter or songs? This actor was in E.T., Aaron Brockovich, and is a famous narrator. 5 seconds. Going. What did you say? That's not it. We go to Jumpin' Jake.
Wait, did they get it or no?
They did not. Peter Coyote is right. Peter Coyote is right. 160. Jumpin' Jake at 810. Holy shit. Oops, I got ahead of myself again. God darn it, it's costing me money. Flying Penguins. You got baseball or Songs with Summer?
Sure, no one uses their phones right now, like the team over there that's winning.
All right, Songs with Summer, Crew, or Penguins? This Cincinnati pitcher, 40 strikeouts and only 6 walks. Yes, Johnny Cueto. Johnny Cueto brings you to 8:30 in the lead. We're running really low on questions. The Crew is up on Peters or Songs. 1966, hot town summer in the city. 5 seconds. Going. So sorry. We go to Team Rescue. 5 seconds. Time's up. We go to Jumpin' Jake.
Van Halen.
Are you on your phone?
All night.
Are you serious? All right, Jumpin' Jake.
Van Halen.
It's not Van Halen. Flying Penguins. I'm looking. Talk to me. That's not it. Crew, you must have started, right? Crew, did you start it? Lovin' Spoonful. All right, back to the Crew for Songs or Peters. In the X-rated industry, since 1984, this guy is a big shooter. Peter, why didn't you have to finish the question? Must be your favorite dude. Peter North. Is it wrong? All right, the Crew to 760. All right, Team Rescue. Okay. Highly requested by all genders. All right, Team Rescue, 1973. This man sang Summer Rain. 5 seconds. Going. So sorry. We go to Jumpin' Jake. Neil Diamond. Interesting, but no. We go to Flying Penguins. No, it's a summer song. Going. The Crew is up. Who sang Summer Rain in 1973? Going. Time's up. Team Rescue, you must have started. It was Johnny Rivers. All right. So we continue. Team Rescue, 1977, Summer Breeze. Louder. Interesting, but no. Jumpin' Jake can pull out the game on this final question. Going. Johnny Cash is not it. Flying Penguins can clinch the game. 77. Summer Breeze. Going. Crew, did you play this? Okay, then you're up. Louder. The correct answer, Seals and Crofts. And Flying Penguins win the game with their baseball knowledge. They knew that.
I eat antipasta twice just...
Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria at Grand and Racine is the place to go before United Center Pavilion, Bulls, Hawks, Cubs, and Sox too. Dine in or carry out with great family recipes, including homemade pastas, steaks, seafood, a great fun bar area. Meet people. Have a tremendous time. At Salerno's Restaurant and Pizzeria, Grand and Racine, you'll find a great variety of foods for you to enjoy at Salerno's. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair at Watt 108th and Kedzie is great. Tune-ups, transmissions, AC service, engine repair, tire repair, oil changes. They're open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. They do a great job for me, and they'll do a great job for you. They're quick, and they don't charge an arm and a leg. Perfect Pitch Auto Repair, 108th and Kedzie. You've got to get to Shelton Fireworks, the world's largest warehouse, off Interstate 94, exit 22B in Porter, Indiana. Row after row of the best fireworks anywhere, from the little ones to the grand finales that'll end your show. Birthdays, anniversaries, graduations, in addition to the 4th of July. Just get over there to Shelton Fireworks now. then you can reload by the time summer comes. Shelton Fireworks, I-94, exit 22B in Portage. Reggie's is a great place with tons of music, interesting people and staff, great food and drink at 21st and State. And amongst the cool things they have, Benkowski Trivia. All shows are now Monday at 6 p.m. Reggie's, 21st and State, a fun place. You better get to Jackie's Hot Dogs, open past midnight 7 days. 2 Polish and fry, $5.69. Gyros plate with big fries, $8.59. Big Baby double cheese, $2.85. Tamales, Italian beef, pizza puff, shakes, chicken breast, onion rings, and more at 5415 South Pulaski. They have it all going on at Jackie's Hot Dogs. I highly recommend it. I eat there periodically. I love it. You should try it too. The Bulls had trouble winning games without Michael Jordan. He was serving a suspension, and there was a bad result on the west side. A 21-point lead in the first quarter. A 14-point lead that they had in the third quarter. And the Michael Jordan factor,
the Subway Subs
once again,
the results for tonight's game.
And I would have to say, going back to 1986, and you cannot count the Dallas Mavericks because they're not a real team. The Bulls continue to appear unable to win without MJ in the lineup in the stretch. Let's go inside and talk to a disappointed group. In the Bulls locker room, Scottie Pippen was reluctant. He went to the sign instead. First, can you give a brief summation of this game? Very brief. Oh, that one's yours too? Give him a gotcha. Generally, you could put a hammer down on a team. Generally, a team quits when they're down that much that early. I guess in a sense, you got to give the Spurs credit.
We give the Spurs credit, give Lucas credit. He kept a different combination in the basketball game. David Robinson played well. We just didn't put them away. We came out, we're up 14 third quarter. We didn't put them away. They did things to get back in the game, and the momentum went to their side.
Now, we realize he's, the heart and soul of this team, but we got quality basketball players. We had a gutsy effort against New York and came up short, and tonight we thought we had one and kind of let it get away. So, I think people are just a little disappointed.
What did Phil say to you afterward?
The coaching staff included. I think that's the whole kind of sentiment of the team. We know we had a big lead, and let one slip away.
Was he play at the end and play?
I wish I could say that and get off the hook that easily, but no. I was supposed to look for the man cutting across the top, and I hit a couple jump shots early on, and that was a kiss of death for me. I thought I was wide enough that I had a pretty good look at the basket, and I came up short, and I take all total blame for that.
Still learning.
What was the Spurs coach thinking with his team down 21?
Well, another one of these nights on the road. I said I can't wait to get on. But I really felt we had a chance to win this game. And we came in and played hard. And our guys, I showed them lately the films of how we played a month ago versus how we were playing now with the energy level. And I kept searching for a group that found the energy level that we were looking for. And David Wood, Dale Ellis, Willie Anderson.
This week's show has been brought to you by the Lansing Floral Shop. Call for your flowers at 708-474-1212. Huck's Finn, a great wide-ranging menu, along with donuts and ice cream. Open 24 hours at Archer and Damon, 67th and Pulaski, and 105th and Cicero. Imprint Graphics, leaders in booklet, perfect bound saddle stitch. Very competitive pricing, 708-396-1010.